Take a look at this, please. Have you seen it? Take a critical look at it and read through it. It says, Okpebholo, which is a Edo State governor, approved the sum of 914 million naira compensation for Edo APC youth leader. That's what you've seen there. So the state governor has approved the sum of 914 million naira. That's almost $1 billion naira to compensate an APC youth leader in Edo whose hotel was being demolished by the previous administration of Governor Godwin Obaseki. So my people, let's look at this issue and let's discuss this with an open mind. Put politics aside, put sentiment aside, please. Let's be factual. If we truly want a system that works, let's be honest to ourselves. Now, the state governor did this, and I will say congratulations to the benefactor, which is the APC state youth, the APC youth leader of Edo State. Congratulations, sir. But now let's look at the facts, what is right and what is wrong. The previous administration of PDP and Godwin Obaseki demolished a hotel on the ground that it was built on a school land and also built on a right of way. That there was a road where the hotel was built and it blocked a road. That was their reason for demolishing the hotel at that time. Even though most of us frowned against it, accusing the governor of witch hunting the opposition. Because we all know the cat and rat issue between the APC youth leader and the state governor as at that time. So when this demolition happened, we were like, this is condemnable, this is witch hunt, political witch hunt, and should not be accepted. Now, it was even obvious because the houses, because when that hotel was marked, I drove there myself. I realized that the hotel and a whole lot of houses were being marked for demolition, numberless. If I'm not joking, it will be more than 10-15 buildings that were being marked for demolition in addition to that hotel. But when the demolition happened, only that hotel went down. So we all said this is witch hunt. There's not anybody can talk about it. And as the government will always do, you know, they will always have their way, believing they will stay in power forever. Now the administration of Godwin Obaseki and PDP gone. APC came back to power and Okpebholo is in charge, which has brought the APC youth leader now back to power. Now we are seeing this news that he has been compensated. 914 million naira is just a little short of 1 billion naira. Now let's look at it this way. They said the court awarded that the APC youth leader won in court. That's fine. Since when did Nigeria government at any level start obeying court orders? That's number one question. Number two, if this APC youth leader was in the opposition, would this current government would they have accepted that judgment and compensate him? That's two. Number three, now that he has been compensated, is the hotel to be rebuilt? Because I think what ought to have been done to fulfill a court judgment was to go and rebuild that hotel, not awarding a certain sum. Go and rebuild the hotel. Now, if the state government was to go and rebuild the hotel, we then now go and rebuild on what has been alleged to be a school land and at the same time blocking the right of way. Because if you go there now, after the demolition of hotel, the road they claim was being blocked was being made and it's a third road being used by the public as we speak now. So the only way the state government can prove the citizens and the world at large so they can prove themselves right is to go back there and rebuild the hotel, blocking that road. That is the only thing that can prove that the previous administration was wrong. If not, then politics is strictly at play. If this is the truth, that it is all political favor to loyalists, is this how we are going to move forward as a people? That is my question. I'm not doing this video to hurt anybody, to attack anybody. I'm just being fair. And if my fairness doesn't go well with you, then you are the enemy of the land, not Odalo. I'm not partisan and I will never be. What I see is what I will say. And if you think I shouldn't say what I see because there are people that are capable of doing the unthinkable to people, then we can all not continue to be coward. Congratulations to the winner, the APC youth leader. But what have you benefited from? Would you have enjoyed this if you were in the opposition to this government? Now that you've enjoyed it because you are in the party, does that make what has just happened right? I leave these questions to the public. Let me see your thought and opinion at the comment section.
We still have truthful people in this Obodo Nigeria, but unfortunately they are always being suppressed. They are always being shut not to speak. Their voices are not louder. These are pertinent questions being asked, okay, by this man. Pertinent questions. We know how all of this plays out. If really, my question again, other houses that they marked for demolition, were they demolished? That's another thing. But at that time that he said he drove there, we don't know whether they were not demolished. Other houses were not demolished apart from this Tony Kabaka's house. So now they have built a road there. So what he's asking now is that so now if you won in court, meaning that that house is not supposed to be demolished, then that road that they put there is not legal. Those are just the questions this man is asking. But you know that in this Nigeria, forget about it. You go ask, you go tire, you go explain tire, they no go do anything. So it's all about favoritism and witch hunting. A country, a society cannot grow in this way of doing things. That is just the way it is. We don't need a soothsayer. We all know the truth, but we just look the other way. If it favors you, it's the right thing. If it does not favor you, it is the wrong thing. So guys, let's know what you think in the comment section. Thank you.